You have been lied to. They want you to believe that Israel is starving innocent people in Gaza. But here's the truth nobody wants to say out loud. Hamas is behind the crisis in Gaza. Not Israel, not the Israeli army, Hamas. And they're doing it on purpose. Right now, more than 1,000 trucks full of food and medicine are inside Gaza. They're just sitting there, untouched, facilitated by Israel, ready to feed families, ready to save lives, but they're not being delivered. Why? Because the United Nations refuses to pick it up. That's the part the media won't tell you.
I want to emphasize, Israel does not limit the number of trucks entering the Gaza Strip, and it is the collection issue that is preventing continuous delivery of humanitarian aid into Gaza.
Look, Hamas doesn't want help reaching the people unless it's on their terms. So what do? They fire rockets at humanitarian centers that operate without their control. Just last week, they fired a rocket targeting one of the humanitarian centers in the Barak corridor inside Gaza. It's like, can you believe it? Firing a rocket, not at Israel, but at a humanitarian aid center. Just like President Trump said, they would rather die than solve the problem.
Hamas didn't really want to make a deal. I think they want to die, and it's very, very bad.
They shoot civilians who try to get food from independent aid stations. They create chaos on purpose just to make Israel look like the villain. It's psychological warfare, and their victims are their own people. Look, Hamas knows that the people of Gaza are turning on them. After months of destruction and suffering, Palestinians are starting to see the truth. Hamas is the reason they're suffering, not Israel. That's why Hamas launched this starvation media campaign, not to help their people, but rather save their own image. They want the world to blame Israel while they play the victims. They're trying to rewrite the ending of this war to clean up their name without freeing a single hostage. But here's the sick truth. Hamas holds the one card that can eventually bring Gaza back to normality. The hostages. They could end this tomorrow, but instead, they let their own people suffer. And the UN, they know all of this, but they still refuse to pick up the aid from the border. Still refuse to work with the new system because it doesn't run through Hamas. Yes, the United Nations is protecting Hamas's grip on power. That's just insane. The mainstream media, of course, serve Hamas's interests very well. I mean, they attack Israel nonstop for words like blockade, siege, starvation, and whatnot. By the way, completely forgetting that Egypt shares the border with Gaza as well. And right now, it's completely sealed and fortified as well. The media attacks Israel and says, can you believe it? Imagine a country starving a population just to destroy a terror group. No, that's not how it is. Imagine a terror group denying food to their own people instead of setting 50 hostages free. This war could end tomorrow if Hamas let the hostages go. Israel wants to end this war. Israel sent a delegation, multiple delegations, to negotiate a deal, a hostage deal, and Hamas said no. That's because they don't care about Gazans. Meanwhile, Israel is working around the clock to push aid through, facilitating thousands of aid trucks, allowing airdrops from other nations, setting up food stations that bypass Hamas. We're doing everything in our power to get food and aid to the people. Because no child should go hungry, no civilian should suffer, and no terror group should decide who eats and who starves. Let me be crystal clear. There is food, there is medicine, there is help. So don't fall for the propaganda. Israel is not starving Gaza. Hamas is the problem, and the UN is helping them do it by standing by, watching it happen. So if you care about human life, tell the truth. Share this video. Let's counter the lies with the facts.